Alright, well, welcome along to what turned out to be a bit bigger than a normal group ride, I guess. We all met up at Bow Desert about 20 minutes ago, half hour ago. We've just done a couple of light dirt tracks to get everyone settled in for the morning. The plan is to head from Bow Desert out to sort of Boona here where we are now, and then we're going to head on till Killarney, over Queen Mary's Falls Way, out to Rabbit Proof Fence and a few others. A bit of a loop back into Killarney, Condamine River Road, and then sort of head back to Rathdowney, back to Bow Desert direction. So, hopefully, I've just had a bit of GoPro issues, so hopefully it doesn't plague me for the rest of the day and we can get some footage. And yeah, come along to what turned into a rather large group ride, something different for me. As most of you know, I tend to ride single, solo. We'll check out what this group ride stuff's all about. Slotting myself into the mid-pack of 38 riders. Yes, you heard that right, 38 riders. We wound our way west through some of the Scenic Rim's best back roads in great conditions thanks to overnight rain, before skirting the edge of Lake Muggera and arriving at our first obstacle of the day. He's gathered it up. Successfully across the creek, and there is an Aprilia. I didn't even see the Aprilia. We all had a bit of a chance to chat and figure out who's who and who's doing what, and yeah, massive group. Everyone's having a good time so far. Everyone's upright. A couple of offs in the creek which my camera played up for. Now I've got wet boots from diving in to save a few blokes, but all in all we're all going well, I think. Turn the ABS off before we get going too far. Big DRZ 400. Probably the best bike for today. Do it all. Everyone to find their feet and get going again. Tip a bit of water out of their boots. Mine are full. It looks like we're going to have wet socks for the rest of the day, but not too bad because it's starting to warm up fast. Being a bit wet, probably not such a bad thing. Cornerman system's working well, everyone's doing alright. A larger group, a bit worried how that was going to play out, but so far so good. Everyone's following the Cornerman system well. Okay, we just turned off on the head road toward Queen Mary Falls and Killarney. You can either split through the Condamine River Road or go up the Queen Mary Fall Road, which I believe is the way we're going first. It's been open for a little while now, but this is the first time I've come out and done the head road since it got washed away a couple of years ago. It took me a fair while to prepare, so we'll poke along and see what it's all about now, because yeah, it's fairly different the last time I come up here. And, as I said, the plan is to go up Queen Mary's Fall Road, which is a sealed road, and then after we do rabbit proof fence later, we'll circle back to Killarney, and then we're going to come back out this way and hopefully do Condamine River Road. Maybe some might split and come back down the other way, and then yeah, across White Swamp towards Rathdowney, I believe. So yeah, we'll push on. Everyone's getting along now at a pretty good pace. I think everybody's got comfortable, sort of found their riding group. With a large group like this, there's obviously going to be guys riding different speeds and different abilities, different bikes, so everybody's sort of found their happy spot and guys that they're comfortable around and well settle in for what should be a really cracking day. Out of this intersection after hopefully having done Condamine River Road. After a break for fuel and food stop in Killarney, we continued on towards the rabbit-proof fence in much drier and dusty conditions than we'd experienced earlier in the day. T7's like to throw rocks. Definitely don't get dust like this riding solo. I'm probably, there's rocks that you can't see now, probably only about 10 deep in the group, and as you can see the dust is quite thick, and it's making slightly difficult riding. You can't quite see what you're riding over, so sort of watching what the boys in front do, how their bikes behave, and roughly where they are at, and if it looks like they get out of shape, just move over a bit. I actually know this spot. I've been here before, and the last time I was out this way with Steve, and it was very muddy back then, so I don't think we're going to have the mud through here today that we had on that ride. But that said, it could be wet, so poke along and see what we get. Down the bottom of the hill where obviously all the water gets to could be muddy. Looking at the dust up there though, I think probably pretty safe today. A little bit sandy, nothing outrageous. This, from memory, it's a really boggy spot last time I was here. You can see nice and green, so it's just that from time to time it still gets a bit of water off the hill. We've got a T7 over. I reckon I've got a spot, a video of me being bogged there for a minute in that particular spot. As I said, much drier today. Mate's doing well on Big Aprilia. This will be where the boys on the enduro bikes, a couple of 500s, will be really enjoying themselves. Compared to the road sections that we were doing earlier where they would have been hating life, this will be right up their element. Sand, that's always helpful. Some dirt road again. That's a good fun track through there. I've done it a couple of times and yeah, wet or dry, it doesn't disappoint. Alright, we're into the Maryland State Forest now. I've been through here before, this is a good ride. It is super dusty today. I'm now only about 5 or 6 bikes deep in the group, and dust's kicking up pretty bad. It's a bit hard to see the ruts. This track is pretty full of ruts through here. Just ignoring that one slides along and takes me with him. Thank you. Now I'll get out some dust into a bit of clear air. Hopefully I can get a bit of pace up and enjoy it along here. Cools it down too. Whee! Big hole there. Through the back right up. You can see the hole. Again, these are two directional, like there could be people coming the other way, so keep a good lookout for headlights. But this is the last ride through. This takes me back to where I grew up down near Echuca, riding in the bush along Murray. I've ridden this section 2 or 3 times before, and every time it just reminds me of being down there. Good bush tracks, fast flowing, a little bit sandy just to keep you on your toes. Really good fun riding. Make sure I'm not cutting old mate off by swapping wheel tracks too much. Run wide into the fence, that could hopefully doesn't catch anyone out. Big fence line right there, don't want anyone coming across that and getting tangled up in it. 690 with no luggage, no front tank. It's a reason it's enduro bike. It loves this stuff. Absolutely made for this sort of riding, this bike. I think the only thing better today to have here would be one of the 500s. Because again, they're about 30 kilos lighter than this bike. So we'll be having a really good time through here. I would imagine. Turn, big bike. Back to the fence. Seeing big tree down here that's been cleared. That one on my tail. Hopefully that means I'm still going the right direction. I haven't seen a cornerman anywhere. Goodness. On the tree root. 4 drives. Alright, after playing cornerman at the gate, getting a rest, I have made the wrong track though, and I've left my ABS on. Good old ABS. ABS! Bit of a break, and just let the dust settle, so that's bloody good, because being up the front it was a bit hard to bloody see. So I am now the second last rider. The only rider behind me is the sweet rider, so he must just love riding in dust, although he's far enough back so he's probably out of it. There's some 4-wheel drives up here. These guys were at that gate when we came through, so ain't good enough to let us all go through. Cheers guys. Thank you. Cheers mate. Probably thought having 30 bikes buzz by and was probably easier being stationary than trying to drive. Now see if we can catch anyone, I guess, but enjoy ourselves at the same time. back out to the main road. That is an absolute awesome ride through there. I love riding through there. Bikes are definitely doing it easier than the 690, but not much easier. And here's the group. Alright, we just had a quite lengthy break waiting for one of the boys down the tail end up with a flat tyre through this section. We're back in the Maryvale State Forest. We're doing a loop through here apparently is the plan, so we're going to pretty much backtrack what we just did, and then we'll head back for Killarney. And I've got my ABS on, which is going to prove to be a massive problem, so I'm going to have to pull over and let everyone through. Because good old KTM ABS. Film everyone. ABS should not be on a dirt bike. Yeah, we're right back in the dust. So yeah, do the loop and then back to Killarney. Probably smaller tank bikes will fuel back up, and then plan is Condamine River Road. I'm getting a bit late in the day for me already, so I'll probably cut out after Condamine River Road and head for home, but I think the boys are planning on going across White Swamp and heading back towards Rathdowney, back to Moe Desert, which is sort of out of my way to make my way home, so I'll cut out after Condamine River Road, I think, and probably make a move for home there. And it's been a good day's riding to this point. What do you guys reckon? Alright, off to do Condamine River. The day's getting away a bit, but with a group this size, that's to be expected. We've just had a bit of a fuel and lunch break back in Killarney. And over there through the gap is where we're headed. So, be interesting to see if and who and how many bikes end up in the drink. But it's that hot. I think if anyone ends up in the water, they're probably not going to care that much, so long as they don't end up with a flooded bike. Oh no, that's a big bike in the water. Steve's don't have a crack. Might have been a long way across, but he got there. Oh, hey, oh, and down again. Done, wow. Good car, guys. Don't drop it there, that's real deep. Oh, you got it. Save it. Don't hang around. You go. That was one way of doing it. Get the feet down. Oh, oh, don't. He's got it. Done well, good recovery. Good save. A bit of a non-event on the 300s. The beamer gets loose. This one's got a good bottom. Out. Double crossing. Oh, we got bikes upside down here. Done well on the beamer. Got it across. Stay with me, needs a push. Hold up. We get a That's a wet DRZ. She's wet. It's wet. Alright, we've been here a minute. The four-wheel drives have caught us. Couple of wet bikes on the other side of this one. It is quite deep out there in the middle. And the joys of being the cameraman, well, sure to being the sweep rider as you're the last to cross, so probably got the biggest crowd out of everybody. Anyway, we'll try to keep it upright because I don't want to be trying to get water out of 690 this time of day. They've done very well. Whoop, one stall, not too bad. Creeks crossed, the day starting to get away from us and storms brewing. The group split up to find their own way home after what had been a great day of riding.